Lead is a metal that was once used in paint, plumbing, gasoline, and other materials. Lead poisoning occurs when too much lead builds up in the body. Even at low levels, lead poisoning can harm the developing brains and bodies of infants and young children. Because there is no safe level of lead exposure, it's important to prevent lead exposure, especially for infants, young children, women who are breastfeeding, pregnant, or who may become pregnant. If your home was built before 1978, you most likely have lead paint on the inside or outside of your home. Frequently, lead paint is underneath newer coats of paint. Lead-based paint becomes a hazard when it chips, peels, cracks, chalks, or when home renovation projects disrupt the paint. When lead-based paint begins to chip or peel, it often resembles alligator skin, forming square or rectangular shapes that rubs off with a chalky residue. This creates dust or small paint chips. Cleaning your home in a lead-safe way is a fast and effective way to reduce exposure from lead. This video discusses how to reduce your exposure to lead in water. Milwaukee's water quality meets all federal and state guidelines when it leaves the treatment plant. However, lead is often present in drinking water because service lines and interior plumbing may contain lead. In Milwaukee, water service lines installed before 1963 may contain lead. Pipe solder, brass fixtures, and/or faucets made before 2014 also may contain lead. Lead can dissolve into the water when water sits in lead pipes for extended periods of time. To reduce the risk of lead exposure, Milwaukee Water Works adds food-grade phosphate to the water during the treatment process. This forms a protective coating inside pipes and plumbing fixtures. The City of Milwaukee Health Department recommends that infants who are bottle-fed, children with reported elevated blood lead levels greater than 20 micrograms per deciliter, and State of Wisconsin licensed and/or certified childcare facilities that are living in homes with or without a lead service line should use a certified drinking water filter for lead removal. Additionally, families with children under 6 years of age, children with blood lead levels greater than 5 micrograms per deciliter, pregnant women or women who may become pregnant, and breastfeeding women living in homes served by a lead service line should use a certified drinking water filter for lead removal. Not all water filters are certified to remove lead from water. When buying a water filter, make sure that it says NSF ANSI Standard 53 for lead. The following video demonstrates installing a countertop-mounted filter. Before installing any certified water filter, it's important to follow the manufacturer's directions for installation and recommendations on when to replace the filter cartridge. Water filters typically are installed on kitchen faucets. To install a countertop-mounted filter, your faucet needs to have an aerator. An aerator is the screen located at the end of the faucet. Start by removing the aerator and storing it in a safe place. Next, determine if your faucet needs an adapter. If your sink has threads on the outside, you do not need an adapter. If your sink has threads on the inside, it will need an adapter. The filter kit comes with multiple adapters to meet most sinks. Find the one that fits your sink. If your faucet needs an adapter, make sure to tighten it with the provided tool. Next, attach the diverter valve. This is a metal connection on the hose. Next, attach the hoses to the countertop-mounted filter unit. Connect the white tip into the white cap and the blue tip into the blue cap. Next, turn on the cold water tap and pull the knob out on the diverter unit. This means the water filter is turned on. Flush the water through the filter for 10 minutes. It is important to always follow the manufacturer's instructions when replacing the filter cartridge. Depending on the filter type and your family's water usage, replace your filter cartridge every 3 to 6 months. Set a reminder in your phone or email. A good indicator when it is time to change your filter is when the flow of filtered water slows down. To help your filter last longer, do use your filter for drinking, cooking, preparing baby formula, frozen juices, or powdered mixed drinks. Don't use your filter for cleaning, washing dishes, washing hands or bathing, hot water. The only way to know if your child has been exposed to lead is to have a lead blood test. If you're pregnant, breastfeeding, or have a child under age 6, talk to your doctor about testing. All Milwaukee children should be tested 3 times before the age of 3. Some children may need to be tested up to age 6. This message is brought to you by the City of Milwaukee Health Department.